What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a freelance artist journey.
In this video, we are going to answer the question of someone that has been watching the videos. And I'm humbled to learn that people are actually watching the videos and appreciating, they like it, and they're asking questions in the comments. They're asking for help. And so I appreciate it. Love you guys. Uh, and thank you for just continuing to watch. And, on a side note, if you have a topic that you would like me to address in these videos, then leave a comment and I'll see if I can work it in because I'm always looking for new content, especially related to freelance creatives and the challenges that you're struggling with and that you're going through. Um, so, yeah. So let's get into this question. And so the writer says, I'm trying to negotiate the best way for me to personally balance work and the need for money to pay the bills / grow my business. There never feels like enough time in the day for both. And to that I say, welcome to the club, because it is a lot. There's a lot involved. When you think about continuing to level up in your skill set, becoming better, especially when now you have clients that they're paying you good money. You want to give them the best possible work you can, so you want to be the best that you can, and you want to be efficient. You want to be faster. Um, so that's continuing your education, which at whatever level you are, you never outgrow trying to get better, or you shouldn't. But then you have the business side, and there's what most people think of business as writing out a business plan, keeping books, using QuickBooks, the taxes come due, that kind of thing. But not a lot of people talk about marketing and what that looks like for a freelance graphic designer or a freelance writer. Networking, how does that come in? We need to stay relevant. We need to network because you can't do it all on your own. So there are all of these different things going on. And then you might have a family that wants your attention as well. And as this person is saying, you still have a day job to pay the bills. So you can't do, or not everyone can do their freelance gig and get all the bills paid. So they need that day job. So how do you manage all of this stuff? And to that, I say, I don't know. I mean, it's tough, and I don't have the answers. But what I can do is share, my philosophy and some things that I do to at least try and make ends meet, try and get it all done, or at least move forward and progress forward. It's all a part of this journey, right? So here I have, I have a list. I've got 3 bullet points that I'll share with you from my own personal, this is like my to-do list, my inspiration board, if you would. Number 1, do something. A lot of what we're doing can be mind-blowing, just in terms of scope and difficulty level, and it may look like Mount Everest to you that you're climbing. Well, you've got to be able to break it down into bite-sized chunks. So if it's, say, learning fundamentals, then, break it down. Like, say, if you're still learning anatomy, which we're all still learning anatomy, but just focus on one body part, let's say hands, and then break it down a step further and just say the palm of the hands. Work on palms, then maybe add the thumb, then a few fingers, move from there. If it's more business related, like say networking, especially if you're an introvert, how do you do that? Well, take social media literally and be social. When you see an article that or a post that somebody wrote, say in LinkedIn or on Reddit, and if you don't have a LinkedIn account, then shame on you. You need to have a LinkedIn account. Get on LinkedIn. But you go into your LinkedIn feed and you read through, and your feed should be populated with peers and those within your industries and possible customers and clients. Read what they're posting and comment on it and be genuine. Ask questions and actually try and connect with these people. It can be a scary thing. You don't know who's on the other end of the computer, but you've got to start somewhere. You got to try, and you don't know who that person is. That might be a key person to know. And you don't want to do something to get, do something just to be nice, just to be human. And who knows where it leads? It may lead nowhere. And a lot of times I go out of my way to help those who I don't think can really offer me anything. And I would say 30, 40, maybe even 60% of the time I'm wrong. And that's a person that is a great help going forward in ways that I couldn't imagine. So little things, little steps, do something. It may take you longer, but it's better than staying stagnant, doing nothing. Okay. So point number 2 is schedule, schedule, schedule. When I'm on a job or when we're clocking in, then they've got us on that time clock. And I mean, from the time we get there to the time we leave, everything is scheduled out for us, right? Why are we not doing that for ourselves? As hard as you work for the man, you should be working that hard for yourself, which means you've got to schedule the rest of your day out. If you go to a job and then you come home and then you want to accomplish something for yourself within your freelance business, then you've got to schedule it out. Schedule, schedule, schedule. I do that within my workday, and it's a grind to stay on top of myself because nobody's breathing down my neck, but I have to kind of pretend like they're there, and I'm because my phone might go off and you might want to look and see what's going on there, or even on the computer, going through your emails. I make it a point now to only check my emails at a few key times within my day. I schedule that time. So I have 15 minutes to go through my emails, trash what's not important, and then follow up with those other ones. And then once that's done, I put my email away and I get to work. Now, I'm not back and forth within my email. I don't have TikTok videos going. I have to stay focused. So, schedule as much as you can. And you'll be surprised how much it helps, how much further along that you get and how much more you get accomplished. And so thirdly is to find out what your peers and contemporaries are doing and incorporate some of those things. Try and incorporate some of those things into your workflow. Whether it be business related, whether it's a new technique, a new application, or a new process for an art application. Try it out. It might work for you, it might not, but at least you're learning new things, you're incorporating. You might find a new workflow that's better, more efficient, and you get things done faster, which means, you get paid more because you're not spending so much time on a project and turning a great paying job into a minimum wage job. So, and just to kind of add to that, a bonus to that is we don't have, or I should say, I didn't have the luxury of the internet years ago. I came up before the internet, so it was only a dream. I could only dream about what a comic book artist like John Byrne did in his workflow, or what his day looked like, or how he was able to pencil and do stories for Alpha Flight, X-Men, Fantastic Four, all at the same time. Now I can pull up a video and watch him talk about these things. We can watch DVDs. The bonus footage is the director talking about how they did what they did. Steven Spielberg, Ron Howard, some of these greats are sharing their insight, which we didn't have back in the day. So take advantage of these things and try and incorporate what they are doing, because some of these people are successful for a reason, because they're executing, and that's what we need to do, is execute. So, I didn't want this video to go on too long. I could go on talking about this kind of stuff forever. But yeah, let's stay motivated. Keep the TikTok videos to a minimum, and the binge watching on Netflix. I understand we need that time. It's important to do that, though. Seriously, the video games, it's important, but schedule it. If you're going to do it, schedule it, and do no more than you've scheduled. And so I hope this has been a blessing to you and it's helped you. If so, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, or not, but I'd appreciate it if you did. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you in the next video. God bless.